the progress of Tropical Storm Erin, which could become a hurricane by Friday. In the news from the region, ExxonMobil returns to Trinidad with huge exploration program, and internationally, Ukraine's president says the U.S. is ready to support them following a call with Donald Trump and European leaders. The details of these stories and more coming up next.
Are you worried about how you're going to get to your next destination or important appointment, special event, a new date, but you are stranded? No ride, no bus, nowhere, and look, rain falling. What would you do? Look no further than Carlton Phillip Bonus Rental. Tansa, whatever your destination or translation or transactions, be it personal, business, leisure, pleasure, sightseeing, adventures, weddings, and family vacations, whatever satisfies your personal driving needs in Dominica, think Bonus Rental from Carlton Phillip Fonkole. Top of the line customer service, unbeatable prices, helpful and friendly staff. Renting a bonus vehicle has never been easier. It's all full service. And look, we've got your rental keys already at hand. Carlton Phillips, so prepare for memories that will last a lifetime. So go choose your bonus, get your bonus, rent your bonus, drive your bonus from Carlton Phillips Motor Pool of Fonkole. Now it's your bonus. Go drive safely in your bonus.
You've worked hard to build your dream home. Now it's time to protect it with ICWI's A-Plus homeowners policy. From hurricane damage to unexpected losses, we've got you covered with the best homeowners protection in the region. Protect your most valuable asset with coverage for what matters most when it matters the most. ICWI, we know insurance. You know you're protected. ICWI, serving you is all we do. Visit ICWI.com or call 767-440-4294. Visit us on 13 Castle Street in Roseau and on the corner of Harbour Lane and Holland Street, Portsmouth, or any of our agents.
DBS News.
And welcome back. First off, the Dominica Met Service is closely monitoring the progress of Tropical Storm Erin, which could become a hurricane by Friday. Weather forecaster at the Dominica Met Service, Marshall Alexander, has the details.
At 11 a.m., the center of Tropical Storm Erin was located in latitude 16.3 degrees north and longitude 43.4 degrees west, and that is about 1,305 miles or 2,100 kilometers to the east of the northern Leeward Islands. Erin is now moving towards the west at a slower forward speed of 17 miles per hour or 28 kilometers per hour, and a turn towards the west-northwest can be expected on Thursday night. The maximum sustained winds has been maintained at 45 miles per hour or 75 kilometers per hour, and this extends outwards up to 60 miles or 95 kilometers from the center. Now, some strengthening is forecast for later today or tonight, and Erin could become a hurricane by Friday. Now, on this forecast track, the center of Erin is expected to pass about 320 miles to the north-northeast of Dominica, and that is on Saturday morning. It's expected to pass through as a hurricane.
Meantime, Alexander called on Dominicans to be on the alert and exercise caution as the system approaches.
Forward to that west-northwesterly turn, which is expected on Thursday night, so that the system could continue or maintain its projected path. And again, we have to remember that the system is not a point, as sustained winds extend for a certain distance, in that case 60 miles from the center at 11 a.m. And also we have to be mindful that feeder bands could come out of that system, spreading across the area of Dominica, resulting in flooding, landslide, or an increasing rainfall activity, which would result in flooding, landslides, and falling rocks as well. And another concern is for the deterioration in sea conditions. So we could see seas becoming rough on the approach of that system. So again, we're advising small craft operators and all users of the sea to be on alert and to exercise caution as this system approaches the area.
Weather forecaster at the Dominica Met Service, Marshall Alexander. Dominica's Honorary Council in Martinique wants OECS heads to revisit the idea of easier access to Martinique and Guadeloupe. Mark Frampton told the Creole Heartbeat program this morning that French immigration policies have made it difficult for free movement to the French departments. He says, however, OECS heads need to take up the issue with France.
So what we're seeing is an evolution in French immigration policies that will also be applied or are to be applied to Dominica and St. Lucia and so on, that are going to make it apparently more and more difficult for persons to be able to travel easily to those islands, which is contradictory, like I said, to the fact that they are now members of the OECS and CARICOM. This situation here is in France and in Martinique and Guadeloupe is very complex in the sense that you have not the state government and you have local government. In my mind, I mean, I cannot see that free movement of persons becoming something that will happen in the very near future. However, I always say that if today we have Martinique as a member of those organizations, all the persons who are members of the organizations, in other words, the heads of states of all the other countries, should, in my mind, enter into some form of negotiation with France, because for Martinique to become a member of those organizations, France has to approve. I figure that at some point in time, those topics have to be put on the table within the structures of those organizations so that they can define what are the limits to Martinique's participation within these organizations.
Dominica's Honorary Council in Martinique, Mark Frampton. Martinique is an associate member of the OECS. President of the Board of the National Cooperative Credit Union, Clement Marcela, says the financial institution has made significant investments in the education sector by awarding scholarships to students over the past years. During a ceremony this morning, 17 students received full scholarships that will support them throughout their 5-year secondary school journey.
Within this additional year, now the tune of 92 students attending secondary school, and we continuing 75 from the 2nd to 5th form and 17 in this new entrance. 2024 to 2025 academic year expenses for the NCCU Limited scholarship program total to $142,042.71. Our secondary school scholarship includes the provision of textbooks and school supplies up to $700 per student, the annual uniform allowance of $500 for first-year students and $300 for continuing students, payment of school fees, monthly transportation allowance ranging from $50 to $100 per student where applicable, and the payment of the Caribbean certificate or secondary level competence examination fee recommended for third formers, and the payment of the Caribbean secondary education certificate for 5th form recipients. Beyond scholarships, NCCU also support other families, both members and non-members, by providing textbooks and school supplies from our existing stock.
And that was the president of the Board of Directors at the National Cooperative Credit Union, Clement Marcela. Meanwhile, Chief Executive Officer of the National Cooperative Credit Union, Curve Charles, has urged the 2025 scholarship recipients to embrace this opportunity as a stepping stone to greater accomplishments. Of course, we'll hear more from Mr. Curve Charles at 6:20. This brings us to the end of this afternoon's National Focus. Up next is news from the region and international.
Husband and wife in bed chatting quietly. Husband asking his wife, "Are you ready?" Wife with a smile on her face said, "Yes, I'm always ready and more than ready." The question is, are you ready? Husband replied, "Ready like Freddy. I'm always prepared." It was Duvan Joux, so she asked him, "What time is it, hussy?" Husband replied, "Time to upgrade." She shouted, "What? On my birthday?" And her smile turned to a serious frown. "Don't touch me. Don't you ever touch me again." Husband says, "Well, I guess you wouldn't get that brand new vehicle from Carlton Phillip as I promised." When she heard those romantic words, her piquant stand up, her eyes started to glow, her face light up like dumbling. But she thought she was being dumped on her birthday and being replaced. Then they embraced and hugged and kissed some more. Head straight to Carlton Phillip. She says, "Look it, honey, that's the ride. The new ride, the favorite color and style." They both hugged and embraced each other. Thanks to Carlton Phillip Motor Pool, Fogole, telephone, email.
For over 55 years, ICWI has stood strong, protecting homes and properties across the Caribbean. Through every storm, every challenge, we've been tried, tested, and trusted. With a robust reinsurance program, we're built to last. and built to be there for you when you need us the most. Choose ICWI Property Insurance. Serving you is all we do. Visit ICWI.com. Call 767-440-4294. Visit us on 13 Castle Street in Roseau and on the corner of Harbor Lane and Holland Street in Portsmouth, or any of our agents.
DBS News.
And welcome back. ExxonMobil is returning to Trinidad and Tobago following an award of a large offshore deep water block after the company exited the country in 2003 following an unsuccessful exploration program. ExxonMobil has signed a production sharing agreement which will see the U.S. company proceeding with the drilling of 2 exploration wells. ExxonMobil says it wants to use its knowledge of the Caribbean's geology and replicate the success it has enjoyed in Guyana, where it has made several major offshore discoveries. Internationally, Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky says the U.S. is ready to support Ukraine following a call with Donald Trump and European leaders. Speaking ahead of a U.S.-Russia summit on Friday, Zelensky says he told Donald Trump that the Russian president is bluffing about the impact of sanctions and wants to occupy all of Ukraine. In a news conference, German Chancellor Merz says the priority is securing a ceasefire, adding Ukraine's allies should increase pressure on Russia if it doesn't agree. This brings us to the end of this afternoon's news. Up next is Sports with Gavin Richards.
Easy Max, get your money fast. Join the family. Call and find out now. You want that quick money to meet all of your needs. High speeds and top service. Easy Max family. Qualify for 7.5 or maybe 10,000. 2.0 is 15 grand. Easy Max, yours and mine.
West Coast Cooperative Credit Union presents the Easy Max Family Loans. Easy Max Plus of $7,500, Easy Max Pro of $10,000, and Easy Max 2.0 of $15,000. Yes, contact us today at 449-6556 or 449-9343 or 295-2682. Terms and conditions apply. West Coast Credit Union, your only credible choice for success.
Well, good afternoon. I'm Gavin Richards with the Lunchtime Sports Update. Let's begin with swimming news, as the national swimmer Jasmine Schofield just wasn't fast enough today in her bid to qualify for the next round in the women's 50-meter freestyle event at the Pan Am Junior Games in Paraguay. Well, Schofield's swimming in heat number 1 today started strongly but faded at the back end of the race to finish in a time of 29.43 seconds. The time was a lot slower than a personal best and national record of 28.61 seconds. She finished the race in 8th place. Earlier in the competition, Schofield finished in 5th in a heat in the 100-meter freestyle event. We'll give you some more details on that story at 6:20. Let's bring you some cricket news, as the West Indies head coach Darren Sammy says that the West Indies series win over Pakistan has showed the true character of his team. Well, the West Indies picked up their first ODI series win over Pakistan in 34 years, beating them in the 3rd ODI yesterday. Sami says that the results should encourage the fans to trust the process. He also says that he is not bothered with the negative comments on social media and he is committed to seeing the project through. Well, we'll hear from Darren Sammy at 6:20. We'll also hear from the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots batsman, Dominica's very own Alec Athanaze, this evening, as he says that he's excited ahead of the start of the Republic Bank Caribbean Premier Cricket League. The Caribbean's biggest party in sport officially gets underway tomorrow. Alec Athanaze, who previously featured for the Barbados Royals, has found a new home with the St. Kitts Patriots, and the Patriots will open up the 2025 season with a match against the Antigua and Barbuda Falcons, and that's tomorrow night in St. Kitts. Well, let's bring you some more sports. The Dr. Daru Pichler Sports Club Falcons will be eyeing a return to the top position in the Premier League of the DABA as they take to the court this evening as that competition continues at the Massac Indoor Facility. Well, the Falcons are currently in 2nd place in the point standings on 11 points. They're trailing the Peebush Super Eagles by just 1 point, and the Falcons will be taking on the Happy 767 Sports Club Dominators tonight at 9 o'clock. Meantime, in the Division 1 League at 7 o'clock, the Convenience Plus Maho Gators can also move into 1st place in the point standings in the Division 1 League with a win tonight. They will be taking on the 767 Sports Club Young Ballers at 7 o'clock. Well, basketball action at Massac, also 7 o'clock, there's off the field. But right now it's time for the Lotto Draw on DBS Radio.
Introducing Instacash. Instacash tickets now available at the terminal from all lottery agents. It's fast, it's easy to play, and you win instantly. For only $2, you can win up to $3,000 on Money Tree Instacash game. Here's how to play and win. Find at least 4 cash symbols in the money tree and win the corresponding prize shown in the prize legend below. You win. It's fast, it's easy, and you win instantly.
Let Instacash help you get the kids ready for school with the DNL Back to School Instacash promotion. For every Instacash ticket purchased, your ticket could say you've won cash, you've won groceries, or you've won school supplies instantly. One lucky customer will win $5,000. Promotion runs from August 8th to the 11th of September 2025. Instacash tickets are available from all lottery agents island-wide. It's fast, it's easy, and you win instantly.
Instacash, let me play.
Good afternoon, players, and welcome back to yet another midday draw. It's Wednesday, the 13th of August, 2025. And of course, I am your hostess, Mia Francis. It's now time to win some cash with some Play 4. Good luck to you. The first number is 10. Your second number is 22. The third number is 21. And your fourth lucky number is 19. To recap, the Play 4 winning numbers are 10, 22, 21, and 19. Play 4, grand winners every day. Stay tuned for Big 4 with Multi-X.
Let Instacash help you get the kids ready for school with the DNL Back to School Instacash promotion. For every Instacash ticket purchased, your ticket could say you've won cash, you've won groceries, or you've won school supplies instantly. One lucky customer will win $5,000. Promotion runs from August 8th to the 11th of September 2025. Instacash tickets are available from all lottery agents island-wide. It's fast, it's easy, and you win instantly.
Instacash, let me play.
And we are back. You've placed your bets and it's now time to score. Let's now win some cash with some Big 4. Good luck. And your 4 lucky numbers for Big 4 are 5, 4, 3, and 3. Let's now reveal that multi-X ball and of course watch those winnings multiply. And the multi-X ball selected is 3X. Triple those winnings. Let's recap. The Big 4 lucky numbers are 5, 4, 3, and 3. The multi-X ball selected is 3X. Big 4, it's really an easy score. Stay tuned for Pick 2 with Multi-X.
Pick 2 and multiply with Multi-X.
DNL games are fun and rewarding. Pick 2 with Multi-X is a great addition. Ask me how to play.
It's easy to win.
Hey guys, welcome back. Let's now pick 2 numbers and watch those winnings multiply with some Pick 2. Happy winnings! And your winning numbers for Pick 2 this afternoon are 0, and 2. The multi-X ball drawn is FP. To recap, your pick 2 lucky numbers are 0 and 2. The multi-X ball selected is FP. Pick 2 and play to win. Stay tuned for one off.
Everybody rock your body.
Now you can win even if you one off. One off. It's the all-new and exciting game from the Dominica National Lottery. Simply select your 3-digit numbers from 0 to 9. Place your wager for only $2 per wager, with each additional wager costing $2. And just imagine, if any or all of the lucky numbers are off by one number, higher or lower of the winning numbers, you win.
You really do.
Play one off from the Dominica National Lottery and win anyway.
Thank you so much for staying tuned, guys. Let's now play some one-off. Good luck. And your 3 lucky numbers for one-off are 7, 4, and 2. To recap, your one-off lucky numbers are 7, 4, and 2. One off. Win anyway. Up next is Daddy 3 with Multi-X.
The Super 6 jackpot is now $220,000. That's 220 more reasons to smile. With Super 6, it's bigger jackpots and more chances to win. Give yourself that chance and become a winner. Purchase your Super 6 tickets today.
Let Instacash help you get the kids ready for school with the DNL Back to School Instacash promotion. For every Instacash ticket purchased, your ticket could say you've won cash, you've won groceries, or you've won school supplies instantly. One lucky customer will win $5,000. Promotion runs from August 8th to the 11th of September 2025. Instacash tickets are available from all lottery agents island-wide. It's fast, it's easy, and you win instantly.
Instacash, let me play.
Welcome back, everyone. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. Let's now play some Daily 3. Good luck, everyone. First number is 5. Your second number is 8. And the third lucky number is 4. Let's now multiply those winnings with that multi-X ball. And the multi-X ball selected is FP. Let's recap. Your lucky numbers are 5, 8, and 4. The multi-X ball drawn is FP. Daddy 3, you'll win anyway. Congrats to all our winners. All our draws are supervised by an auditor from KPB Chartered Accountants. Once again, I was your hostess, Mia Francis, wishing you a wonderful afternoon. Bye.
Why miss a moment when there is DBS? From anytime, anywhere, stream our live coverages of functions, events, and funeral services as we capture every moment with precision and care. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube and Facebook pages at DBS Radio and DBS Radio Funerals. For more info on our services, call 448-7672.